Do you love the colours and the vibe of a Mediterranean holiday? Well, if you do, and you want to bring that into your home, let me show you how easy it is. I don't know about you, but I really don't like the winter. It's October now, I'm in London, it's raining, it's dark, it's depressing. But inside my bedroom, it's like being on a Mediterranean holiday. If you would like to get that vibe, let me show you how easy it is to create. You can transform a room quickly and easily without spending a fortune and without paying anybody to do anything. This is a beautiful, calming mint. I've painted all the walls, which my husband's not very happy about, and I'm really happy with the vibe. It's taken me a long time to get the right colour, so be careful when you're picking paint of blue or green paint, because sometimes on the tin it'll say fresh waterfall and you think, oh, I'd love that in my house, and you come home and it's not fresh waterfall, it's like dirty dishwater. So tins, what you see in a tin is going to always look different to what's on a wall, so always get samples and shop around. And never paint at night. Don't come home after work and think, oh, I'll just do another coat, because you will end up with patchy walls. And that's even if you haven't had a few glasses of wine on the way home. And painting walls is so easy. You know, you can do a whole room in a day. This only took 2 coats of paint and they only take a couple of hours to dry. So in one day, you got a completely different vibe. Paints vary hugely in price. Like the outdoor of our house, we did in mint, and it was from that really expensive brand, Farrow and Ball, 57 quid a tin. Whereas this, which is from a shop called Wilko, 14.99. So you don't always get what you pay for. It's about finding the right colour for you. You can create your own art to go on your walls for next to nothing. This is a chunky canvas. I've put ready-made wall filler, like plaster, on straight onto the canvas. Then I've created a leaf pattern, a leaf shape, with combs and palette knives, and then I painted it gold. That's it. You can do that. Anyone can do that. And it looks rather nice. You could also try doing a nice calming abstract seascape in acrylics or watercolour. This is acrylic paint on watercolour paper. I've just put it in a frame. It goes perfectly with the room. You could buy a pack of chunky canvas from Amazon and just experiment with ocean colours and a bit of metallic. These are slightly different colours, but they complement the mint and the beachy vibe. This is really easy to do. I've just done it with acrylics, lots of water, a sponge, and some metallic. Check out my website, floracuta.com. I've got loads of lovely, colourful art there for sale. And also have a look at my interiors features that I write for a magazine in Portugal. They are full of inspiration and tips for bringing a little sunshine into your home. You could try painting some completely abstract art. This one, I've used the colours of the room and I've just done kind of organic shapes and textures. Very, very simple, but gives a nice calm vibe. Plants instantly bring freshness to any room. You're bringing the outside inside and you're making a space feel awake. This is a cycas palm, it's quite a big one, and it's fake. I know, fake, but I've had so many real plants in the house and I just kill all of them. I think it's the drafts and the cold, you know, being in London and all winter you have the heating on and you have the wind, it kills them. Anyway, this I got from Amazon. It came in this great big pot, but it was black. And so I mixed up some paint, some acrylic paint to create a kind of sun-baked terracotta. And it goes much better with the room. You can actually put acrylic on anything, like these lamp bases. I did the same thing with. They were grey. I did a few layers of my own terracotta and now they look Mediterranean. Plant-based textures like water hyacinth and raffia and straw, they really ground a space. They make it feel earthy and beachy. And they're lovely because within each piece of storage or decor, they've got so many different colours. You know, they're not just brown. If you look at the fibres, they've got a beautiful array of colours and they're really cheap. I love distressed wood and carved wood. I've got a lovely chest that I bought from TK Maxx. I bought this from Etsy and it's just a lovely, just like with the water hyacinth, it's a lovely way of grounding a space. This mirror here I bought from the charity shop. It was black, but it was wood. So I painted the wood white. Then I did a layer of brown varnish, and then when it was dry I got a sandpaper and kind of distressed it. So now it looks like, you know, it looks like the wood on a beach hut, you know, that's the kind of wood that's been battered by the sun and the wind and the sea. And it really adds to that beachy vibe. Colours like terracotta and oatmeal and a warm sandy beige go really well with ocean colours. So I've kind of combined them in the cushions. These cushions are from IKEA. They're velvet and it's nice to have that warmth in a bedroom. You know, you want a beachy vibe, but it's London, so you want to also have a kind of a warm feel to your space. A great way to bring depth and interest into a very calm coastal room like this is to bring in some print and some pattern. Not too busy, but enough to give the room a little bit of character. I love this. And these ones from H&M, cotton. This was $4.99. It's madness. I love this palm print in velvet. As well as cushions, you can bring pattern and print into your room with things like blankets and throws. I've been designing some fabric for a throw for the bed. I can't decide which one, but I love these colours. I think this one worked really well. And they're really easy to do. It's just a very simple repeat. It was drawn in pastel, then scanned into Photoshop, turned into a repeat pattern, and then sent to a fabric printers. Sounds complicated, but it really isn't. And this one is a lovely tile print, and this one's on a linen and cotton mix. I love this. Then I tried an ikat style design in greens. Not sure the green works with this room, but again, this is on linen, so it has a lovely grain to it. And this one, another ikat print, slightly more muted hues. I've printed this on a heavy cotton, and I thought actually I might stretch it over a canvas. Anyway, so much fun to be had. I've inspired you to do a simple room makeover. You can do it even if you don't have the time, the energy, or a lot of money. A little goes a long way, and you will feel so much better in your environment. Trust me, colours, textures, shapes, they really change how you feel. This is my husband's home office. Oh my God, look at this room. Grey, black, junk, clutter. Oh! I feel like the walls are closing in on me. I am going to transform it into an oasis of calm, colour, beachy vibes. It's going to look great. Watch how easy it is to do.